Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a Q&A today for almost 300 subscribers. So I have 23 questions and I'll try to get them all done, but I'm not sure if I will. Okay, so the first question is how old are my animals? Leo right here just turned a year old. Junebug will be 2 in June. And Pearl and Lavender I think are probably around 2 or so. And yeah, those are the main animals. Okay, so the next question is how long have I had my animals? Leo, I'll have him for a year in June. So I haven't had him for a year quite yet. And the same with Junebug, I got them the same time. And then Lavender and Pearl, I've had them for probably a year and a half or so. Okay, so the next question is if I could go to one place, where would it be? And I would go to Scotland just because I think it's really pretty and because of the Highland cows. Okay, the next one is what made me want to start my YouTube channel? Well, my brother started one first and then I thought it'd be really fun to have one, so I started it. And I started off taking really bad videos and they were really boring, but I liked taking them. So I just started it because I thought it'd be fun. Okay, so the next question is, do you get sad when one of my cows has to go to the slaughter? Because we do have beef cows. Usually, no, because I've had cows my whole life, it was just like every year we had to do it. And so I was never really sad, but since I've actually started hanging out with the cows a lot more, it's definitely harder, especially Dandelion, my cow. That was definitely really hard for me when she had to go to the butcher, but yeah, usually it's not super hard because it's just like normal for us. Okay, the next question is if I could get whatever animals I wanted, which ones would I get? I'm guessing that means like to add on to the ones I already have. So I really want Nigerian dwarf goats and especially a horse. If I could only get one of those, I'd definitely get a horse. Next question is what do I plan to teach the cows? I'm trying to saddle train the cows. I'm working on saddle training Leo, but obviously I can't ride him. Just like babies and like little tiny kids can ride him. And I'm also trying to teach him to lift up his feet, which he is terrible about. Junebug, I'm also teaching her that, but she's really good about that. So yeah. Okay, the next question is, do I plan to get any more animals? Yes, I do. We're just one though. We're about to get a Kuni pig, so I'm excited for that. I plan to teach that some tricks too. Okay, the next question is what is the most challenging part of owning Leo? People think Highland cows are super hard to take care of, but they're mostly the same as the other cows, so I have to brush him 2 times a day or his hair will get super tangled, but other than that, I don't have to do anything with them because they have a creek that they drink out of for water and, of course, grass to eat. Okay, the next question is how did I learn that, how did I discover that I could ride cows? Well, I mean, I think my older siblings did it a little bit, but I just thought it'd be really fun, and so one day I decided to sit on Dandelion and she let me. So, and also, once I really realized that I could ride cows was like some people on YouTube, like Bridled by Bry and Cotton Candy Cowgirl and those people. Next question is what is the funniest reaction I've had to someone seeing Leo for the first time? Because he has a lot of people come to take photo shoots with him and pet him. Actually, the funniest one was probably yesterday when someone came and she was like super excited to come. When she got here, she was terrified of Leo. And another one was a little girl that came. She was probably around 6, and she said that Leo looked like a buffalo. The next question is, does Leo do good during photo sessions and like petting sessions? Yes, he definitely does a lot better during petting sessions. Because photo sessions he has to hold still and stuff, and he can't really eat. He kind of has to have his head up, preferably. But petting, he obviously loves getting pet, and he can just graze the whole time and they just follow him wherever he goes. So he definitely does really good with that. Okay, the next question I kind of already answered, but it was which cow did I ride first, and that was Dandelion. I mean, maybe I rode a cow one time when I was younger, but I don't remember it. The next question is, what's the craziest question someone has asked me about Leo? And one time when someone was here petting Leo, somebody asked me if Leo mooed, and I thought they were joking at first, but they were not. They were serious. So that was definitely the craziest question, is they asked if Leo mooed. Okay, my next question is, what's my favorite music artist? And my favorite music artist is Ann Wilson. I just really like her music. My favorite song is My Jesus by Ann Wilson. So this question is, what is a dream that I have but I can't do because of physics or something? I don't really have like a lot, but one of them would probably be to fly. Like, just think about it, it's fly. Okay, the next question is, what is the most surprising thing about owning a Highland that most people would never guess? Probably that they're really easy to take care of. People always make it sound like they're like super hard to take care of, especially like the Husky fam on YouTube. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They make it look like it's really hard to take care of them, but it's super easy. The next question is, what is something about living on a farm that city people would never guess? Probably, I mean, I think this is normal, I don't know. But probably that, like, it's normal for me to drink out of the cow trough. Because they have a creek to drink out of, but they also have a cow trough. And I like drinking out of the cow trough, especially when it's hot. I mean, I've heard of other people that do that a lot too. The next question is, what's the craziest weather I've had to deal with during a photo session? It actually wasn't, probably like 2 weeks ago. I'm down at the pasture where that barn is, down at the end of our driveway, and up at our house up there's a pasture that is smaller that we can lock them in during photo sessions. So that's where they were, because we were planning to have a photo session. And then about 30 minutes before the photo session, a really bad storm rolled in, and it was like thundering and lightning like crazy, and pouring down rain. It was like an ocean out here. And so my sister Leah, who's also the photographer, called me and was like, you're gonna have to move them down to the barn. We're gonna have to do them in there, the photo sessions in the barn. So in the pouring down rain and thundering and lightning, I had to bring Leo and Junebug down to the barn, one trip at a time. And Junebug did not want to go, so I was pulling her. So that's the craziest weather I've had to deal with during one. Okay, my next question is, if I could collaborate with any YouTuber, who would it be? I have a couple that I would do. I don't really have one. Probably Cotton Candy Cowgirl, Bridal by Bri, Western All the Way, and Mila the Steer. Those are my favorite YouTubers, and I would love to meet them. The question is, how many animals have I ridden? I mean, I've ridden animals that aren't mine. I've ridden a camel at the Ark Encounter. I've ridden horses. I've ridden Dandelion, of course, and then I've ridden Pearl and Lavender before. I think that's it. Okay, my next question, the last question, is, which animals would I like to ride? I don't really have any that I'd like to ride. I would love it if Pearl and Lavender would really let me ride them. They're not huge fans of it. Sometimes they let you and sometimes they don't. I mean, I would love to ride Leo, but obviously I can't because he's too small. If he was a full-grown cow, I'd ride him, but, yeah, that's it. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for almost 300 subscribers, and